Cleveland, Ohio's crime rate is 700 times higher than the national average, with a violent crime occurring every 4 minutes and gang-related shootings every 12 hours.
With over 100 active gangs controlling different parts of the city, Cleveland has been ranked one of the most dangerous places in America 5 years in a row.
Hey, buddy, ever heard of a line?
Hey, have you ever been dragged to the sidewalk and beat until you pissed blood?
Who the fuck you know go harder? And I put that on my unborn daughter. Who the fuck you know go harder? Who the fuck you know go harder than all? Who the fuck you know go harder? And I put that on my unborn daughter. Who the fuck you know go harder than y'all? Where were you when them street lights come on? Why you ain't go outside? Where were you when we were down bad? I nearly lost my mind. Where were you when they shot me in the street and I laid there and almost died? Where were you when we were all the way live, jumped up and on the other side? Where were you when it was do or die? Boy, where were you when we would ride? Why you ain't pick up your phone that night? Like, where were you when we would slide? Why when we used to get it crackin'? Why you go and run and hide? Where were you when we would ride? Boy, where were you when we would ride? Remember that coke house, dope house, boy, when the police ran inside? Remember when the whole team fell under that charge and I swore that I'd do fine? Remember when they killed D, I couldn't bring him back? The whole street shootout where they almost got black. Remember when that car jack turned into a car crash? We stole a drop top and drove into the shine. Remember when they went and killed Dish? And I know I couldn't let that slide. Remember when they killed that me and God and Bo let that big thing ride? Remember when Jay shot all them cops and I heat down till 25? 15 of us in the hotel room, we used to switch clothes to go outside. My cousin got out and he said I had a plan. A few years later we would count 100 grand. Boy, we were tripping. You should have seen our eyes. Remember them stick-up hit us, boy, when we had to steal now to survive. We used to kick a door down, then go and rock a show, both in the same night. We shot it out right there in the street. I'd walk on stage with gunpowder on me. That was way before God turned into a junkie. Sometimes I just ask why. Remember I was out robbing bareface, cause boy, I wanted to die. Boy, I wanted to die. Boy, I wanted to die. But it's all over and that thing's empty. Why go and check yours? You got a full semi. When they say pay the butcher, I drop his woman a bag. A few hours later an inmate is stabbed. Do you recall way back in the day when I used to hold the thing from the side? My ass was on the news back in 2005. Where were you when we would ride? Where were you when we would ride? Boy, where were you when we would ride? Where were you when we would ride? Boy, where were you when we would ride? Where were you when we would ride? Boy, where were you when we would ride? Where were you when we would ride? Boy, where were you when we would ride? Bruce taught me how to cook. Big D taught me how to slide. Dane taught me how to shape. Brother taught me how to lie. Carson taught me how to save money. Woman taught me to connide. My daddy ain't teach me a goddamn thing, so today I'm cold as ice. Who the fuck you know go harder? And I put that on my unborn daughter. Who the fuck you know go harder? Who the fuck you know go harder than all? Who the fuck you know go harder? And I put that on my unborn daughter. Who the fuck you know go harder than all? I don't blame you though.